So ladies and gentlemen, you can see the ramp come down at the back of the Chinook while all of this is going on. The Tigers are now coming to line up. And the salute and introductions today will be taken by the Earl of Liverpool and the Mayor of Waverley, Councillor Mike Band, along with Jim McAllister, who is the Chief Executive of Dunsfold.
And they've just taken me completely by surprise. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together, big cheer and big wave for the 2015 RAF Chinook display team. Hey! So this year we're displaying the Chinook HC Mark 4, which is an upgraded Mark II aircraft. So now we've got a nice glass cockpit and glass workstation in the back. Today's crew is captained by Flight Lieutenant Brett Jones. He's sat in the right hand seat, currently on the controls of the aircraft. Captain's left is Flight Lieutenant So, unlike the conventional helicopter, the Chinook is slightly different with its tandem rotate. Just now by forward between his legs, increasing the lift on the aft head and increasing on the front head, pitching the nose to the ground. There you can see Davey Hay in the right hand door. So we're all from 27 Squadron just down the road at RAF Odeon. And unlike a lot of the other teams, we're a part-time display team, so a full-time squadron doing operational duties Monday to Friday. Brett being one of the busiest chaps on the squadron, he's one of the squadron's instructors. So Brett spends most of his week teaching and assessing the squadron's young and even older pilots. Same for Chris Gordon, he's a training captain, and down the back, David Hayes, a training crewman, so again in supervisory roles Monday to Friday. So most of our display is just for show, it just shows off the capability of the aircraft. However, some little bits have got operational context, and one of these is the 270 quick stop that we're going to perform now. The reason we do the quick stop is to stop the aircraft at 100 miles an hour, to drop it in the space inside the football pitch, just like that. And the reason we do it is to limit our time low and slow in enemy territory, thus reducing the aircraft's susceptibility to fire. And we've all done many of those in Afghanistan. So pulling up now into the Gorney, it's called the Gorney because we used to be based out in Bosnia many years ago, and this is what we used to do to show off to the less fortunate, less powerful helicopter crews of the Army Air Corps and the Royal Navy. We've got poor old Sergeant Davey Hay down the back, stood up and just tethered to the aircraft by a point in his jacket. I know this all too well because I spent the last 2 years doing this in the display team. So right about now, Davey's at the front of the aircraft, and as we pull out of this corkscrew, he's going to unclip and completely unrestrained, and he's going to run down the back of the aircraft to get ready for the next part of the display. It's on break to one of the 2 pilots and 2 crewmen down the back, but just to explain this with this. centre like me, if you look down the centre line of the aircraft now, you can see 2 of our 3 underslung load hooks. The 2 that you can see are rated up to 5 metric tons. So we've probably seen quite a bit of jet noise this season, and it gets a little bit boring. The next move was what we call an offset 360-degree wing over, and we designed it to bring a little bit of blade flap to the display. It's a bit hit and miss, it depends what the wind's doing, but hopefully we'll get a good amount of blade slot. Generally we don't run a Chinook, but it's really heavy. And we can run it with 60 knots even run on, which reduces the power burn on the engines to allow us to leave a safe landing. Make sure you give Sergeant Davey Hay a big wave down to the right. And again, because of the configuration of the undercarriage, we can stop the aircraft aerodynamically like they're doing now. And once it comes for a stop, once we've overcome all that 15 tons of inertia, the aircraft will start trickling back in the backwards taxi, or what it's been called by most of the people we've seen out and about on the circuit, the backwards wheelie. So another manoeuvre that's coming up, which has got operational context. So right at the end of the display will be the over-the-shoulder departure. And the reason we do this is because we want to go backwards out of an area, not forwards, for various reasons.
Now that's an interesting manoeuvre, Andy, because those rear rotor blades are fairly close to the ground. How do you know how close to the ground they are?
So we've got a limit of 20 degrees nose up, at 26 degrees in the aircraft, and we'll all the blades will impact the ground.
So you've got an instrument there to tell him that angle of attack.
Yeah, he just uses his artificial horizon to work that out. So there it is, the over-the-shoulder, departing to the B-axis. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for watching. That's the 2015 Royal Air Force Chinook display team.
Fantastic, and thank you, Andy, as ever. A wonderful comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, there you are. I promised you a great show.